is Christian Montalvo. This video is the video for Bio 230, week number 8. This is our last video, and we're gonna be studying today the structure of the eyeball. Okay, so I want you guys to get close to me and see the structure of the eye. We're gonna start by doing the incision, dissecting the eye, and we're gonna do like a frontal plane incision right now. So we're gonna cut this in half because I want to show you what's the inner part of the eye. But before that, we can see this is the optic nerve that we can see out here, and this is some of the structures from outside, but I wanted to go inside and show you guys from inside out. So we're gonna make this little incision here. We're gonna cut this to make a front, an anterior and posterior part of the eye without damaging the inner parts of the eye. There you go. So we're gonna start with the posterior part of the eye, which is this one. We're gonna clean some of this jelly stuff that we're gonna get back to that after, but we're gonna start with this. Okay, so first of all, we have this jelly-like thing, and it's called vitreous humor. It's a jelly-like substance that helps to keep the eyeball in its proper circular shape. This is the area in the eye where keeps the eye the proper shape, which is like a circular shape, and it also helps a protector. And then we see in the back part here we have a second structure. This second structure is the retina. The retina is the area in the back of the eye that receives the refined visual messages from the front of the eye, and it transmits the visual message of the brain using electrical signals. So this is the whole retina. And then if we remove that, see, the only part that is not kind of removed from this back part of the eye, this part, it's called the optic disc or the optic nerve. It's the point of the exit for ganglion cells, axons leaving the eye, because so this is where all those sensors that we have in the retina, these axons exit the eye through this entry, which is called the optic disc, and it forms the optic nerve right here. And then if we see here, we're gonna move this on the side. So if we see this in the back of the cow eye, this is we can only see this in animals. This is called tapetum lucidum. We can only found in animals, especially in those animals that are awake during the day, during the night, and this helps them to see in the night better. We don't have this. Then after that layer, there is something. Maybe I want to expose it here, but this is, if you're gonna get close, it's that part in between my fingers. That is called the sclera. It's the white part of the eye, and its main function is to provide a strain structure and protection of the eye. Okay, and then after we've seen this part, we're gonna go to our second part, which is the front of the eye. I'm gonna try to clean this. A little bit so we can get a better look in there without so we can see the inner part of this. This is the vitreous humor fluid that's in the eye. I don't want to destroy the eye. There you go. So here inside we can find the lens, and in the anterior part of the eye we can find the lens. The lens It's responsible for allowing the eye to focus on small details like words in a book. The lens is a constant state of adjustment as it becomes thinner or thicker to accommodate the detail input it receives. And this is the part. See? Whatever is around the lens, it's called the ciliary body. It's a circular structure that is an extension of the iris. The ciliary body produces the fluid in the eye called aqueous humor, which is the liquid, not the jelly part of it. It's just the liquid part of it. And it also contains the ciliary muscle, which changes the shape of the lens when our eyes focus on a near object. Then if we move the lens, we're gonna find, let me remove some of this gel thing. Whatever the lens touch in the inner part, which is this area right here in the middle, this is called the iris. It's the color part of the eye. Although it may seem pure cosmetic, the iris actually functions to adjust the size of the pupils. It has muscles that contract or expand depending on the amount of light the pupils needs to process the image. And the last structure we're gonna see, you see this opening here, not the white part, that's the sclera, but this opening here, it's called the pupil. It's the black circle in the center of the eye, and its primary function is to monitor the amount of light that comes into the eye. When there is a lot of light, the pupil contracts to keep the light from overwhelming the eye. Thank you very much, and hope to see you soon.